All right, everyone, and welcome to week 2. This is where it really all starts in reality for this class. In week 1, you are doing a review, learning a very important trick while doing that review. Okay, but now this is where it gets down to. Um, it is a lot harder. It will probably take more time than what you've done this week, but it's very similar too. This week you are going to do a torso for a biped. Okay, so it is very important to understand that we're gonna go piece by piece every week. So this week we're doing a torso, but that you need to find your own orthographic pictures. All right. So you need to go on Google, for example. All right, and say, for example, that might work out, and you go to the images and look at that if you can't find it now. So we'll put, yeah, that one would work. That one would work too. Let me see. That would work very well too, though you need only two of them. And basically what I'm looking for, let me put it right here, is orthographic pictures, obviously, like that. That's what I'm looking for. So it's pretty easy. You see character and that and that and you get to this on the image. So you can select characters bipeds only. I would advise you not to do robots because they're not that fun to animate later on in the next class for 11. And I'll be careful with choosing something too complicated as your first one or too cartoonish. All right. The reason why too cartoonish is hard is that they do not really follow real life physics and skeletons and architecture of a human body, basically. So that's why you want to take something you can do yourself. You can take picture of yourself orthographically. So what I mean by that is, let me choose one that is legal. That would be one right there, for example. See, that's a good one. Everything is at the same height. It's very important the features of your virtual studio are at the same height. All right, that would be a good one. You have the front, you have the side, and you have the rear. That could be very useful, and that would work very well for what you want to do. Okay. If you are going to do a character like that, you are going to want to model it following the clothing. Alright, so you don't do the arm skin completely all the way up. You just follow the clothing just right here, and then right there, and do that, and so forth. Now, after that, we can just basically extrude some of it. So right here, you just go right there, and you rearrange the wireframe in the position of that straps, for example, and then you can select the faces and extrude it. Okay, look in the actual lectures to have more information. So you select one of these and you cut it in 3 pieces. So you have your front and side, the back. You can use that too, but it doesn't have to. But you can use the back and you just put the back in the back basically of the front one. So you can rotate it and see what's going on. Okay. So this is for what you need to do, and you cannot do a tutorial of someone else already done, and I know them all. So you have to take just a drawing, a mesh, or take pictures of yourself and do that. Then, and the project is right here. All right, it's the torso modeling. It is due on 3/26. It'll be available tonight, late tonight, and you basically have to create an actual torso, all right, of your character. Just the torso, no hands, no arms, no legs, just the torso properly done. All right, you can make a JPEG print screen of your torso. If you have any texture, which is basically your virtual studio, I want to see them too, and you want a Maya file. So that's pretty much for your projects right here. And you have your lectures that are right there as usual. Sorry, that's the project again. In the content, you go to week 2, available tonight, also late, and you have the intro, which has nothing in it. You just will click on that video you're watching right now, basically, and you have the character torso modeling. You also have some book reading. page 103 to 131, 225 to 296, 315 to 351. All right, and then of course everything right here. You have the torso box modeling video right here. Alright, there are tips and tools. The character Virtual Studio is right there. The character torso part is right there. And the character torso part 2 is right here. If you're doing Legacy Maya, which is before 2015, you should use those videos right there. Okay? And there is obviously a main video about the whole thing right there. Alright? Sorry, I'm in another browser. So, which I'm going to put. It should be coming actually. I'll have to check that out. Something is, yeah, I'll check that, not to worry. And then that's pretty much right here all the tips and tools. Right, and there's quite a bit of it. And there is the character torso part 1 right here. Alright, that goes to the complete torso. And the part 2 right here. Okay, this is the same for pretty much any Maya software. There's not much differences, beside maybe the insert edge loop in the tool section for 2016 and up. All right. Beside that, they all have the same thing, and you should be okay, ready to go. So, and then you also have the box modeling lecture, sorry, right here, which is a document that you can download when it's downloaded right here, and that shows you the complete setup of what I'm doing right here. Alright, now you have the whole thing right here. Put it in text if you want to refer to it. Alright, forget a step, you can do that. Okay, I am also adding a section right here in the torso modeling about Maya 2016 tools, basically, where they are located in difference with 2015, so you can be sure to follow properly all the demonstration like that for the torso modeling. That's pretty much it. I'll see you then.